your news at 5, tragedy in Sumter. 5 people are dead, 3 of them children, after a shooting late last night.
As adults, we're not conditioned to bury children. As people, as a community in our nation, we're not conditioned to bury a child. That's foreign to us, and it's very shocking and very emotional for the certainly for the family, the community at large, and our officers and other first responders.
The latest on the investigations just ahead. Your news at 5 starts now.
Live from Columbia, this is WIS News 10 at 5. Live, local, now.
We continue to follow the very latest out of Sumter. A father shot and killed his 2 children, his stepdaughter, and an active duty member of the U.S. Army at a Sumter home of his ex-wife last night. That was before taking his own life. Those shootings happened just around 10 p.m. last night at a home on Whitetail Circle in the Woodridge subdivision on the west side of town.
We have team coverage on this story. Nick Neville covering what happened during the incident, and Chris Joseph getting reaction from the school. We begin with Nick on the latest details. Nick?
Dondi and Greg, just a really tragic situation here in Sumter. So we now know that the shooter, Charles Slacks, entered the home of his ex-wife, Aletha Holliday, using a key. That's when he found a 38-year-old co-worker of Holliday's in the backyard and shot him. Now, county records show that Slacks was also a co-owner of this home, and divorce records show that the divorce between Slacks and Holliday was finalized just back on March 3rd. After shooting that unidentified 38-year-old male, Slacks went inside. Holliday tried to stop him, but he pointed a gun at her. Holliday, who didn't have her phone on her, ran to get the cell phone from her co-worker to call 911, but couldn't find it. She then heard several gunshots, ran back inside to find Slacks at the top of the stairs. He then shot himself. When Holliday checked her children's bedroom, she found that all of them were shot and killed. The victims were Aiden Holliday Slacks, Aaron Holliday Slacks, and Ava Holliday. Their ages 5, 6, and 11. Slacks was retired military, the Army not releasing the name of the 38-year-old man who died until all family has been notified. Chief Russel Roark with the Sumter Police says this could happen in any family setting, unfortunately, but with it being such a tight-knit military community, this tragedy touches all of the department's officers.
When you have a situation where little children were sleeping in the comfort of their own bed and at no fault of their own have their life taken, particularly by a father and a stepfather, that's difficult for us to rationalize.
We spent the afternoon today in that subdivision, in that neighborhood, speaking with neighbors. Understandably, none of them wanted to go on camera, but I did have the opportunity to speak with a father who says that his children used to play with the Holliday children. He was taking them to counseling today. Now, our Chris Joseph is also following this story for us. He's been talking with parents just about how difficult this has been for all of the children in the Sumter County School District. Chris, so question for you, did the district make any changes today in response to these shootings?
Well, the district did release a statement, Nick, that of course it is grieving, and so are many of the parents I spoke with today. Now, 2 of those children went to school behind me at Millwood Elementary School. The 3rd and their older sibling went to nearby Alice Drive Elementary School. So when I swung by Alice Drive earlier today, I did see several parents taking their students out of the school. It's unclear if this was directly related to the shooting, and the district did not release early, but I did obviously speak with a lot of parents who are struggling with how they're going to address this with their children this evening. Otherwise, there's really no sign of anything different outside of the schools today. I spoke with one grandmother of a Millwood Elementary School student. She, again, and the parents of the child in question will have to figure out how they're going to broach such a serious topic. She asked that we withhold her identity.
There's so much violent in our country, they're not innocent like it was when I went to school. They're not. You want to protect them, but you don't know how to protect them anymore because it's so much. It's so much, and you have to expose them to things that you don't want to expose them to.
I spoke with several other parents who all declined to go on camera this evening, but many of them were really just digesting the news themselves. Forget about even beginning to formulate a plan to broach this topic with their kids. Reporting in Sumter County, Chris Joseph, WIS News 10.
All right, Chris, thank you. And to read more about the story, you can head to our website, wistv.com.
5 people are dead, including 3 children, after a domestic-related shooting, according to police. This happened yesterday in Sumter County. That's near Columbia. Police say when they got to the scene, they found the bodies of 3 children and 2 men, one of whom is believed to be the shooter. He's been identified as Charles Slack Jr. Police say Slack and the other man were members of the military. Right now, we don't know the relationship between the men, but we do know Slack was the father of 2 of the children. Police are currently investigating a motive.